What's going on, guys? Rivero here. Welcome to another episode of our Minecraft Let's Play world. I think it's episode 8 this time. Today we desperately need to get things more mechanical in this. Like, I want to actually make doors and piston things to like open up passageways, such as this. Like, I want to have a door that like opens up here. And to do that, we will need slime to make sticky pistons, slime blocks, and such. So, 1, we need redstone, and 2, we need slime blocks. So we're going to try to make a slime farm down here. It won't be automatic yet, but it'll just be a nice place where they'll be able to spawn and we can kill some. So right now I'm going to go ahead and enchant a few more pickaxes, and then we'll start breaking in. But first let me get rid of all this quartz. Don't want to bring it all into the nether with me, because so far I've died every time in the nether. Alright, I got a pickaxe that'll work pretty well. It wasn't the best enchantment, but at least I got efficiency 4, so it will still mine fast. It just won't last as long. Wow, what? 2 baby zombies? That's crazy. They're so cute. And deadly. And now they're dead. Oh well. I wasn't that attached to them. It doesn't matter. I'm fine, really, yeah. It's such a small life. So basically what we're going to do is we're just going to expand and make a giant pathway so that there's enough room for slimes to spawn. Let's see how much we can get rid of this stone if we... Never mind, I guess that was the only one of those. I was gonna say, because normally if there's enough, you could just like lose a bunch of blocks because they're all silverfish blocks. Oh well, I'm using the wrong pickaxe, that's a bad thing. Let's get rid of these. Now I can't make mistakes. Now I do know that we could go to a swamp biome and like wait till night for the slimes to spawn, because slimes do spawn in the swamps, but the problem is I have not come across one yet. And that can be a problem, because last time when I had that situation, I was like, oh, I'll just find a swamp biome. I like spent an hour just going one direction and not finding anything. Like, it was just plains, 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 plains. And guess what happened after that? It turned into an ocean. It wasn't still plains. But then it turned into an ocean, and then I boated. Boated? Yeah, sure. And then I boated all the way across the ocean. And guess what was on the other side? Plains. So I basically gave up. I think I traveled like 10,000 blocks or something. It was pretty crazy. Redstone, our first redstone. So we'll go ahead and use fortune on this so we can get a little bit extra. And even do it for the coal, because coal's always nice. Hopefully we can find some diamonds as well, because we've now used up our last diamonds to make this pickaxe right here. And it wasn't very promising. So hopefully we can find more diamonds to make more pickaxes. You ready for this? This is about to be the best thing you've ever heard. Not that. Okay, here we go. Yeah. It's so satisfying. You can't help but just be like, yes. Yes. I've never really noticed how interesting your character looks when you're holding 2 things. It's kind of cool. Huh. Whoa, whoa. One thing I'm not excited to make actually includes breeding villagers. I've tried a lot, but for some reason they're just so weird to me. Like, they never seem to work the way I want them to. I'll make a house where they should be able to spawn like 10 of them and wait like several days, but it just never works. And I'm just like, please, just make things, make more of your kind. But they never do, even when I give them wheat. They're so stingy. Whoa, what? I dug across this thing the whole... I need to play that back. How did I miss that? What in the world? There's no way I dug across here and did not see that. No way. That is so funny. What? So I just dug. I was like, doo-ba-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And I didn't even see him. Well, I guess it's not that surprising, but still. Huh. That is awesome, I guess. I still can't believe I didn't see that. That is so weird. How do you miss that when mining? I was just walking around and then all of a sudden, boom. There it was. Alright. Basically got all of it finished up. Just have this little part done. Need to finish. I'm gonna go ahead and use up this pickaxe since the main one that we were using broke finally. And we'll see if it spawns any slimes. It's not too big, we can always expand it more later. But this should work for now if it wasn't a good area to put it in. So hopefully slimes will spawn. I'm gonna empty my inventory first. We'll come back down and see if anything happens. Alright, doesn't look like there's any spawning areas for slimes here. We will eventually expand it more, so at some point the farther we'll go, the more of a chance we'll have slimes. So doesn't look like we'll get slime balls this episode, but maybe soon. The next thing I want to do is I want to add a little bit more to our farm. Since the next place that we probably want to work on in our base is the library, we're going to need a lot of sugarcane and wood. So we're going to try to make a tree farm and a really big sugarcane farm. Alright, so here's our farm. Where will we put the tree farm and the sugarcane farm? I do want it to be somewhere near here. And I don't want the sugarcane farm to be like, just blech, right there. We could expand and make like another little area here. That could go for the sugarcane area. Now we just need a place for the trees. And this might actually already work, just put a place up here. Sure, this should work for the tree farm. So we'll flatten out the area here and make little designed areas for which trees go where. First, let's work on the sugarcane farm. Now that I think about it, I think we've been like where we're at is just between where like the chunks unload and don't, or when they do load and they don't load. So we might want to put it a little bit closer rather than farther away, just so that they grow more often. So we probably will actually put it over here. And we can always make it like an arc, so it'll still look pretty cool if we put it here. I think we'll do a design something like this. That way we can walk along the roads, so we can just go like this without having to worry about falling into the water like this. So now I just have to copy and paste this design a bunch. Alright, so here's our little design. This is all the sugarcane we have, so we'll just have to wait for it to grow before we can increase it. But this should do good for now, and then we'll just keep expanding it under there. And in the meantime, we'll also, like while it grows, we can have this arc a bit more, look a little bit better than just have a giant block hanging down from this. So we'll do something like that. See, just that little bit made it a lot better looking. It'll be so nice when we like actually get pistons and stuff and redstone, because then we can make this automatic and have it put something in our little, I still don't know what to call it, like our futuristic area, so that we can have a sugarcane automatically being put in a chest without us having to worry about it. Our first task is to actually get rid of all these trees first. I think I said first twice in that sentence. I wonder if eventually we could make like an automatic crafting thing. Probably would be pretty impractical, because I was thinking of like, you push a button and it gives you the stuff to make an axe, but like, I then realized that once we have diamond tools with like mending and stuff, it'll be pretty much useless. But then again, there are a lot of crafting things that don't really require, like other than tools. I'll have to think about that. Might be a cool idea for an experiment. Got all the trees! I think, at least. Yeah, I got all of the trees. Now we make the place flat. We must cultivate the land so that it is usable for trees. We'll have an area for oak, birch, spruce, jungle, and dark oak. Oh, and acacia. Can't forget about that kind. Hey, a cow. Don't resist. There we go. You can keep that. Alright. Let's get some dirt so we can fill in a little bit of the ground. So hopefully this will be nice. Wow, that was the exact number. 2 stacks. Huh. Lucky me. Alright, this is a kind of interesting question, but what is your favorite tree to harvest? Everyone should, or at least that's what I think, that everyone should have their favorite tree. I think mine is probably the birch tree. One is because it's the easiest to like harvest, and because like example like is the oak, if it grows too small you have to mine the leaves first to break the wood, and it can also end up becoming a giant tree which takes forever to get rid of. The birch tree is always too high or bigger, and you can always reach the last log, which is on the top as well. And then I think my second is the dark oak tree, just because it's always like a different way to have to take it down, because it always branches off in different ways. My least favorite is probably the jungle tree, because it's so boring going bam, 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 all the way down the trunk. So what's yours? What's your favorite tree to break down? Alright, we're going to want to try to make at least 3 per row. So we'll have to make sure this is just big enough. Luckily we still have the wood from all the trees, so we can make another shovel pretty quickly. Because we also got that iron from the zombie. Everything worked out. Just gotta mine out this row and then we should be good. And the ground as well, I guess. And then we'll also want to make sure, or like make a little stairway going up here as well. So let's go ahead and do that now real quick. We'll use dark oak stairs as usual. Hopefully we have enough. We're starting to run a little low on dark oak. That should be plenty. Something like this. Put another one here. And then we'll smooth out the terrain right up here so it fits better. How does that look? Now it's too bulky here. Out of my way. Gotta make a cool stair. How does that look? Now this is too bulky. There goes a tree. I can hear it upstairs. It's got really icy yesterday. And now like the tips of all the trees are like super heavy because they're just like all out of ice. So we've been losing a lot of trees or branches, and they've been falling in our yard. It's horrible. Sweet. So we go up the stairs and then we just mine for some trees. I have an idea. I know what we must do to fight this skeleton. It's the only way. And sleeping is not a possibility at this moment. Don't ask why. Stop asking questions. This isn't your choice, it's mine. So we'll do this, and we got our shield. Forward to battle! We shall take out all the monsters that are in this vicinity. Bam! Make him shoot himself. It's so silly. Ouch! Watch this. Yeah, I directed it towards the zombie. Now he's mad at that zombie. Now there's zombies just spawning 10 blocks in front of me. Now he's mad at that zombie. Sweep attack. We have to get some armor from these guys. It'd be impossible. Okay, yeah. Oh god, there's a spider. Whoa. 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 He like jumped over me. Ouch. Man, I'm glad I got a shield actually. Dang. That's actually really good. Blast protection, depth strider, and unbreaking 1. I can't lie, that's pretty good. Jeez, we're just getting all kinds of armor. And there's so many zombies. It's like a battlefield, more like. Jeez. That was cool though, but man. Like, okay, I'm curious, what kind of enchantments can you get on, like, armor that zombies are wearing? Because I feel like I got really lucky. Like that one, that's not very lucky. But this one's like, it's got half its durability. Let's try it out in the water, actually. And this is the depth strider speed. Yeah, it's still not it's not as fast as running on land, but it's cool, I guess. We'll wear them. No point in saving it, I guess. Oh god, no! Please! Why? It wasn't even that creeper that was down there that I ignored. Okay, it's not too much of a big deal. But we lost our flowers! No, both of them still survived. Phew! That was close. It's like a battleground out here. Let's fix this. Okay. Whew, let's just sleep now, actually. That was crazy. Now, there's monsters nearby. Where are you? Whatever, we'll just leave whatever's up here be. Okay, now I just have to make little areas to show where the trees go. Let's put this here. Get rid of the stupid spider. And this zombie that has more armor that he'll gladly give to me, right? Give it to me, right? See, this is the normal, like, this is what the armor should have been, probably, with 2 durability left. We'll wear it for, like, 2 seconds. Because it's a crown! So we're putting cobblestone blocks up here, that way the trees don't go, like, crazy. One problem with it is, though, is that you'll always have to break the leaves to get to the tree, pretty much. But I'd prefer that than having a giant tree that I have to spend 5 minutes breaking. So, the way I know how to space these out perfectly is I just count 1, 2, space, 1, 2, And the reason I count like that is because these two are where the leaf blocks are going to be. This is the space between those, and then the other two leaf blocks. And then we'll put right between every place we put a sapling 4 wood planks. I think we're going to make this tree farm for oak, birch, and spruce only. And then down here we'll make acacia and dark oak, because there's definitely not going to be enough room for all 4 of them. Oh, and jungle tree. I always seem to forget one. Oak trees finished. Now we'll do the birch. Nice thing about the birch trees is we don't have to go up and put a stone block anywhere. Honestly, I guess this is only going to be useful for birch and oak, because that's basically all the room we have. Oh well. It's not too big of a farm, but it'll be enough, and we can always just put spruce saplings in the place if we do need more of that at some point. But for now, we haven't really used it for anything, so we should be fine. Here we go. We have gotten all of the trees planted. Sort of. We'll probably switch out the cobblestone for something else, but right now I just wanted to finish it. There's the other cow. Oh, that's how we're going to end this, is we're going to get 2 cows so we can prepare for a farm next time. And we're taking them back. The cows are back in town, the cows are back in town. Bow, bow. The cows are back in town. Bow, bow. Moo. Just gotta push them in now. Watch this. Bam. I didn't have to try, and we got an achievement. That's how we'll end this. So, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned for the next one. Goodbye.